Fred MacGuffin reviews not the Dark Tower, 1987. Okay, director Freddie Francis and cinematographer. He's behind this one, 1987. I think this is the end of his career, comes to the end of his career, and he didn't have the life he used to have. He didn't have the get up and go. Now you've seen Freddie Francis directing The Brain, Day of the Triffids, Evil of Frankenstein, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, The Skull, Dracula Has Risen from the Grave, Tales from the Crypt, 72. So yeah, great director. What happened here? Cinematography as well. The Innocents, The Elephant Man, June. No, the old June, the 80s June. Return to Oz, Glory, Cape Fear. Yes, one with Martin Scorsese directing, and The Straight Story. So he was liked by Martin Scorsese and David Lynch now. And it's also co-directed by Ken Widerhorn, who directed Shockwaves, Meatballs Part 2, and Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Okay, so obviously Freddie Francis needed a bit of help. He's pushing on, he's getting old, and he's got this Ken guy to help him out. And they should have been able to do better than this, the two of them. But this is what we get. We get Dark Tower 1987. Starring Jenny Agatha. Jenny Agatha. It's a heart shape. Jenny, heart shape, Agatha. Now you've seen her in Walkabout, Logan's Run, American Werewolf in London, Child's Play 2. And yeah, she's decent enough in this, I suppose. And she plays Carolyn Page, who is an architect, and she's building a huge skyscraper in Barcelona, and that's where this movie's set. And strange occurrences start happening. Oh, they do. First of all, a window washer falls off a building and lands on one of the builders, the boss of the builders. Poor guy. We also have Michael Moriarty, and he plays Dennis Randall, and you may have seen him in The Winged Serpent, The Stuff, Pale Rider. So yeah, obviously Larry Cohen likes him and likes his acting. And he's not great in this. He's a bit shocked. He's shocked that he's there doing this, because he does bad B movies, or he does good B movies, but this is a bad B movie. So he's shocked that he's, Anyway, we have Theodore Beitel as Max Gold. Max Gold is he's like the little lady from Poltergeist. He's a parapsychologist. He wants to contact the ghosts and have a chat with them and ask them what's up. And we have also Kevin McCarthy pops in for a little bit. And you know him. He's done massive amount of TV work. He's been in every old TV show that's ever been. But he was also in Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 1956. And he also did a little cameo in the 78 version. He's been in Piranha. So Joe Dante likes him. He's been in The Howling, The Burbs, Inner Space. They're 4 great movies from Joe Dante. And he's also in UHF and Matinee and Mountain of TV work. He's a legend, and he does a little bit in this. So yeah, we have a creepy haunted hotel, and our lead, Michael Moriarty, Dennis Randall, he's a security guy for the builders for the building, and he wants to know what's going on here. He's sort of dragged back from his holiday. He's investigating how this window washer has fallen to his death. And then as our movie goes on, we have other occurrences. Dennis's partner, in his job, he gets possessed and starts shooting random people in a lobbyway and tries to kill our Carolyn Page. And one thing about Dennis Randall, he's a bit clairvoyant. He can see the future. He can see Carolyn Page running around the hotel as if being chased by someone. And yeah, so he's a bit clairvoyant. And we also have other occurrences. We have a security man who falls to his death in the slowest elevator ever. And we have what else do we have? We had the scenes. We had these boring scenes just going on that little bit too long, and it's sort of inept, the filmmaking in this. We have our Max Gold brought in. He's trying to talk to the ghosts. He wants to have a chat. He wants to make first contact. He's yeah, he knows there's something there. He can feel it in his bones. We have Jenny Agatha wearing the biggest shoulder pads known to man. She looks like an American footballer. You have to love the 80s. We have poor Kevin McCarthy who comes. It's like they drag. He's on holidays in Barcelona and he knows Freddie Francis, and he say, "Come on, let's do this movie for a little bit, a few scenes, and then we'll kill you." And I'd say he's delighted he was killed. A metal stud goes through him, and I'm sure he was like, "Get me out of here." During the movie, we find out that Carolyn's husband was not a nice guy, and she killed him, and she killed him in the building. So that's why the building is haunted. And he's haunting it. He's after her. He wants her to be punished for her crime. And so we get a lot of corridor running. Jenny is being chased down the corridor by the camera. And what else do we have here? Yeah, and we have the corpse being dragged back into the... One sec. Boom. We have our corpse at the end. Yeah, it's good. The ending's a bit good. If the ending had better special effects, it'd be good. Yeah, this was a B movie. You're going to get a few laughs out of it. It might be better if you've had a few drinks. There's Jenny Agatha, class actress. Walkabout, Logan's Run, American Werewolf, Child's Play 2. Yeah, so check out more of her movies. She's very good, but the material in this doesn't well, she gives it her all, but the material isn't great. It's not a great movie, as I'm saying. You're going to be let down by this. As I said, it's located in Barcelona, and yeah, it's a drag. It dragged a lot. It was a hard slog to get through. It's an hour and a half. Better movie, Poltergeist. Check out that for haunted movie. You know, they didn't have the budget for better special effects. Yeah, not a recommendation for me. Do not go near this. Only if you're a fan of Jenny Agatha, and Michael Moriarty, and you can just see that he's not into this at all. He's not bringing the A game. I don't think anyone's bringing the A game in this. So, bit of a letdown. Dark Tower 1987. Dark Tower, not the Dark Tower. And yeah, what can I say? Yeah, this movie didn't have a ghost of a chance. Okay, let's get out of this. Fred MacGuffin has reviewed The Dark Tower.